What's going on, Apex fam? Today we're taking a look at the new Arsenal patch notes for the next season. We're also going to be taking a look at the ranked changes briefly here, as there's going to be a separate video for all of the rank changes because there's a big blog post about it kind of thing, so we're going to get into that separately. Also, things to note: no 120 frames per second mode on console yet, as well no cross progression. Let's get into it. So as you know, the first new character is Ballistic. He's an old guy, but he's one of the first people who's been in the Apex games. His passive is Sling. He can sling a third weapon, access via inventory or character utility action button. The sling weapon cannot take attachments. Tactical Whistler shoots a projectile that heats up an enemy's gun. As they shoot, overheating causes damage. Hold the tactical to lock on, and his ultimate Tempest makes nearby teammates get faster reloads, faster arm move speed. The sling weapon is upgraded to gold as well. So there's some changes to the map as we've seen in the trailers. There's a full breakdown on it, but you just need to know that the streamer building has changed slightly, only slightly, aesthetically as well. The top is like there's a little ring around it now, kind of thing, like a little more of a zipline kind of thing. And then the rest of Fragment has been changed slightly, and they have the library or the museum, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, ranked updates, doing this briefly. New matchmaking by hidden skill rating with skill adjustments made on pre-made sizes to account for the competitive advantages gained. New scoring system that emphasizes winning the battle royale. New bonus system that conditionally rewards wins and compensates losses. No more split reset with a full seasonal reset. Started off by 10 provisional games. Ranked will now require level 50 to play. So some big changes there. Obviously, the 10 games to start, no split, and then you have to be level 50 to play. And winning the battle royale actually means more than anything else, which I find to be regular, because if you watch LGS, kills count, obviously they matter, but the win matters the most. You take the win, you get the most points off that one match. So now next up, weapon mastery. If you've heard of this is just like Call of Duty weapon mastery. Try to get your weapon to gold. There's some skins that are going to come with this, weapon charms, and they're going to have a different achievement based events when you reach level 20, or every single level tier depending on the weapon. Every 20 levels, as they say here, a weapon specific trial will unlock for you to test your skill with that weapon and reward you for your completion. As you can see though, by every stage of 5 levels though, you get a reward for weapon mastery. That's across all weapons and across all game modes. So when it comes to the firing range, as you can see, the firing range is actually a firing range now. There's a POI sized location within the firing range, as well as a 1v1 station and everything else that you know and love with the firing range. Huge changes for that. People are going to really love that, and we're going to get a lot of content out of that for sure. The new slot item evac tower. The evac tower is obviously just like Valk's ult, but it's a jump tower that can be destroyed. So this one's huge. The ping system has now updated already. Apex Legends completely changed the ping system in any game, and they made it so people who don't talk in game can actually have something to do with their ping system. It's one of the most robust ping systems in gaming, in my opinion. When it comes to that, they've changed it now to have enemy activity, avoid enemy audio, looting, attack, regroup, defend, and watching. So there's more directions, I guess you want to say. Like, people are going to be able to communicate what they exactly want to do, whether they hear enemy audio, whether there's enemy activity, they see somebody. It may be two different things, because you may not see anybody, but you might hear something. Instead of just pinging 20 million times like most people do, you can actually get the scroll wheel out. If people don't want to go somewhere, we can avoid a fight, we're watching a fight, we're looting, attacking, regrouping, and defending. Those are obviously really big things to put into the game. When it comes to the balance updates with everything, including characters and weapons, we start with the L-Star EMG. It answers the crate, so it's a crate dropped weapon. The RE45 returns to the floor. That makes sense because the SMG, the alternator, is going to the crafter. Sentinel is entering the crafter as well. EVA 8 and 30 repeater return to the floor. Gold weapon rotation, flatline, triple take, Spitfire, Mastiff, and the Volt loot spawns. Improved Vault loot and improved cargo bot loot. With the cargo bot loot, this is actually pretty big. They have no small healing items, no respawn beacon, no white armor, and no white backpacks. Only blues and big heals are dropping out of this cargo bot now. As well, they adjusted that the purple cargo bots no longer have gold weapons in them, but they increase the percentage of gold weapons in gold loot and cargo crates. So when it comes to weapons, L-Star EMG, the crated weapon, adjusted disruptor round, 60% damage increase against shields, base damage reduced to 16, was 17. Projectiles now have pass through, 60% damage retained. So just I'm gonna finish before you get into this one. Projectile growth increased, improved recoil pattern, removed barrel, ammo stockpile is 324 rounds, and reduce VFX brightness when hitting unarmored targets. So this is kind of ridiculous because the L-Star is absolutely busted now that bullets actually pass through people as if it were sniper bullets to collateral people. The damage is increased to 60% on shields with the disruptor rounds. We all know how disruptor rounds work. If you used the RE45 last season, it was actually ridiculous, but the L-Star is way better of a weapon than the RE45 in its current state because it's an LMG, and yeah, it can just shoot absolutely huge bullets, and the projectiles have pass through, and the VFX brightness when people are getting absolutely destroyed is now reduced once you've cracked their shield, which won't be hard or long. That's what she said, because you have disruptor rounds. 30-30 repeater, projectile size increased when fully charged, and that one kind of like was weird to me because I was just like fully charging the 30-30 repeater, but yeah, when you hear the click 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 on when you're ADS, yeah, it's the bullets are going to be larger now. So the triple take, projectile size increase, improved hip fire spread, tighten bullet pattern when fully choked, ammo per shot reduced to 1, was 3 before per shot. Magazine size adjusted to match new ammo cost, purple mag increased to 10 shots, was 9. R99 gets a slight debuff, removed 1 bullet from base all magazines, 19, 21, 24, and 27. You could do the math, just plus 1, and that's what they were originally. The charge rifle, everybody's favorite sniper, reduced shots per magazine to 3 and was 4. I feel like 3 shots in the charge rifle anyways crack shields, hits ahead, and your team should leave them dead. They reduce the spawn rate though, so we should be more akin to running around and not getting beamed from across the map by some charge rifle idiot where he just sees us but his team doesn't even see us, and like, you know what I'm saying. The legends now, Catalyst, Dark Veil, scan highlights, and diamonds are no longer visible through Dark Veil, which is crazy. So Seer and Bloodhound now have a worse time against the Catalyst alt. Mirage, his classes changed to skirmisher, from skirmisher to support, which is huge because I feel like he should have been a support character already. He has one of the best reses in the game. He has one of the best respawn abilities in the game because he's always invisible, and you're invisible now once he reses you. So this is huge. This is also huge for another change when it comes to the classes soon. Mirage and is completely busted now. Is huge buff for him. Ash now gets slowed to weapon sprint speed instead of weapon walk speed when targeting with her attack, which is crazy. You know what I mean? Assault class, this class changes. Smart loot gains or bins, I believe smart loot bins have been adjusted to reduce skipping and upgrade tier. It will now be less likely to jump from white to purple or blue to gold. So it's going to be very staged, kind of like the Lifeline alt, where you're not getting just a random purple or gold shield if you have a white shield most of the time. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that even happens. It just upgrades 1 per thing. So it's just in line with that. Optics are now given based on team rather than just Assault Legend, who opens the crate. Added special drop rate for gold optics as well. Skirmisher class, care packages are now automatically pinged for the whole team on reveal, even empty ones. Support class, this is the real one that matters here. Okay, so the support class last season, as they were introduced, had a huge benefit to them. So Loba got buffed, Lifeline even got a buff because of it, because you could always get banners. This is huge now. Support bins will now guarantee at least 1 battery in one of the secret compartment slots. Support bins will now award mobile respawn beacons if your ally is dead, even if you don't have their banner card. This is huge because legend banners can now be crafted by any player who has a support class legend in their squad. Any squad with a support legend can bring back a player. Expect to see mobile respawn beacons flying down all over the place, and every one of the normal stations to have been used up within games for the most part, because a lot of people are rocking Loba, they're going to be rocking Mirage. Newcastle has always been busted. The support class is living right now, is absolutely living. When it comes to the mixtape, new podium screens for gun run and control, display a message in the kill feed, lever penalties displayed for the match due to unfair match. So there's lever penalties, all that kind of stuff. Everything is pretty standard for this. Gun run and TDM now have XP bonuses for match completion and match completion after join in progress. So now you just get more rewards for being in the game. It's nothing too crazy. It just helps combat people who've left the game all the time, and then it makes the game unfair and you feel like crap, right? Or the games just take too long. Control map rotation is Barometer is out, Olympus Hamid Labs is in. Gun run weapon track update for the new crate weapons, add an additional XP bonus for the last weapon knife kill. That's actually pretty cool. Map rotation for TDM, Skulltown is finally out, thank God. Phase Runner is now in. That's dope. That's it for all of the major changes for Apex Legends Arsenal and the patch notes. Like I said, I have a rank changes video coming out very soon for you guys, so make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTuber stuff if you enjoy these videos and want more Apex Legends news, gameplay, and of course baked reactions when I get super fried, and just watch some good Apex videos or something like that. Also streaming every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday over at twitch.tv/tubz. I'm going to be getting the restream going for YouTube as well for the YouTube homies. Thank you guys for always being here, and I'm out. Peace.